prime sci-fi year. This is like 1987. I think the Lakers were on the front end of a back-to-back title run. So 87 is feeling good to me. And Cherry 2000 comes out at a time where we're getting more obsessed with technology, right? It's 2000 again. Remember, I mentioned kind of this time frame. Personal computers are everywhere. Video games are everywhere in popularity. We're starting to see more robotics and automations becoming popular topics. And then there's more of this like concern about human beings and technology, replacing human interactions. Because of course, there's always been like kind of this like sex doll industry there's always been some form of a sex doll industry, right? Forever, right? This isn't new. This isn't even because of recent technology. There's always been something that was this. Now it's just moved into it has artificial intelligence as well. So this is a big move for we're making some type of I'm not making any judgments about anybody's sex doll. I'm not going to do that, right? I'm simply saying that now you have AI to your sex dolls. And the thing about it is we know they're working on it, right? We know that that's one of the higher priorities for sex. I don't have to look. Like I haven't looked and I'm not going to look, right? But we already know that that's something that's higher than priority. So Cherry 2000 is kind of approaching this where you get Sam Treadwell. He's a successful man. He's living kind of in the future. And he has this highly sophisticated robot, Cherry 2000. And she's perfect. Like he's like, all he wants to do is go to work, come home, kick it with Cherry. Like he's going to put his feet up. She's going to make drinks for him. He's going to watch the game. He's going to, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole nine, like wash, recycle. Like he's in that cycle. This is everything he wants. He doesn't even think she's very supportive. So he's able to go to work and be strong. Like she's down. Like Cherry looks the way he wants. She ain't never going to gain no weight, right? She's like affectionate. She's designed to be the ideal partner, man. He's like, yeah, this is everything I want right here. I don't want anything else but Cherry. And forget them real girls. I ain't going nowhere, right? We stay here. I don't have to worry about taking her out. I don't have to worry about a baby daddy. None of that stuff, right? And then Cherry, who's perfecting him, right? She breaks, right? And she's an older model. She don't look like an older model, right? But she has an issue. And now we try to get the parts. And you know how it is, man. Why don't you just don't make parts like to last or make a dearth of parts or send you some extra parts? You know it's gonna break down. So now he has to go, like this is a kind of a post-apocalyptic world where you have these zones where you ain't supposed to go. So of course he has to go here to get the parts for Cherry, right? Cherry 2000. So, so on the surface, like it's a very kind of like quirky sci-fi romance, but underneath it, like it's a deep mythology about like companionship. And obviously this, very much connects with the story I was talking about with Pygmalion, right? Where him creating this sculpture and how he worshipped it, like, and being dissatisfied with what actual reality is. You fall in love with these creations and you get you get her to come to life because of that. So Cherry 2000 kind of follows up on that. It's more of a, it's obviously more of a technological update to this movie. So instead of like ivory, it's manufactured androids. Instead of statues, it's a perfect companion is a machine. And then of course, like desire is like at the core of it, right? You make her look like what he wants, and then you're like, yeah, you're just gonna be all over me. Like I'm gonna he's like, you're programmed to be all up on me as soon as I hit the door. And that's what it is. Like, okay, I'm gonna come in, I wanna like, oh, greet me, oh, help take your shoes off, get your bath ready. You get your bath ready, then you're ready for everything now, right? Like, so that's what it is. This was his ideal relationship without any conflict, without rejection. There was no compromise. And this is kind of like, okay, is that really love, right? Are you calling that really love, or are you replacing it with just control? Which, whatever, it is what it is, right? So Cherry Johnson, obviously, Melanie Griffin's character is the opposite of that. Like she challenges him, she frustrates him, she surprises him, and so she's everything that Cherry isn't. And of course, predictably, by the end of the movie, he's grown this connection with her, emerging from the love of her imperfections. So this is like, what is your desired companion? The one that just meets your needs, or your experienced love, or what's your reflection of it, right? So he was right there, right? So that's a deep, like I said, this is a deep one here. It's a really cool sci-fi flick, man. I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes. Like it's a well-made flick, man. You can feel the post-apocalyptic world. Like, I don't know, I can't remember what was catalyst here, but it was messed up. It's kind of like Mad Maxy, cars were kind of dated like that, but obviously enough stability where he had an everyday job, right? And then even further, man, like we've been talking about this, like I've talked a lot about a lot of movies where we've had, this whole idea of AI. But look, this